Today I'm testing the Watersnake Advance 95 pound thrust. It's the brushless model and it runs on 24 volts. Yeah, this is the lowest speed setting that I could get it to run stable. And we're doing 2.1 knots at 52 watt. The Mangota 40 pound brushed motor drew roughly the same amount of power at its very first speed setting. This motor is a little bit louder at this power, but you do get almost double the speed. Okay, next up, let's go for 125, then that's roughly equivalent to speed 2 on the Mangota. Now going for 160 watts, same as speed 3 on the Mangota. Let's go for 200. Let's go for 360 watt, equivalent to full speed on the Mangota. And this is where we leave the Mangota behind, at least as far as power is concerned. Let's go for 420. .5 volts, 17.6 amp. What is very noticeable at this power setting is the temperature on the power cables. At 360 watts, which was full power for the 12 volt Mangota, the leads were getting very warm. I would have had to definitely upgrade the thickness, but these seem pretty adequate for the 24 volt system. Barely lukewarm. Let's see what this boat does as we get closer to hull speed. Let's go for 500 watts. That's what happens when you try and push a displacement hull shape past its hull speed. It starts really digging in that transom. Let's push this to 600. It does sound like the prop is starting to ventilate there. Right, I've lowered the motor by about 1.5 inches, call it 40 millimeters. It was ventilating quite noticeably as I accelerated from 50 watts up through to 600. Let's see if this is going better. Oh yes, much better. .275, 3.5 knots going upwind. I can definitely feel the vibration come and go at this speed, so I would imagine the prop still ventilates ever so slightly. Right, let's turn downwind for the 700 watt run. Get out of the shallows here. .727 watts, 5.1 knots. Right, now this is how deep I had to set the motor to prevent ventilation at speeds of 4.4 knots and higher. It's still ventilated as I went over 600 watt, quite a bit of vibration coming through, and an anti-ventilation plate with a shaft fairing might just be the solution to that.